Veronica, that's sexual harassment. And a bunch of bullshit, also. Alan, you see the wall clock in the kitchen, right next to his left hand, where he scrawled the word killer. Veronica squints. Veronica, yeah, so what? Oh, my god. It's 3:47 a.m. The clock on the wall, an antique green trimmed beauty, is hanging with the plug out of the socket. Alan. Who unplugged it? I followed the police report to the letter, and it said nothing of the cord being pulled out. Did the murders occur at 3:47? Did the killer pull the plug? Perhaps Veronica's ass bumps into a table, which falls over and knocks the statue of Hardy off. Veronica. I never believed any of this crap, just because it was so warped, but now. Yikes. She picks up pieces of Hardy. Alan, what happened, exactly? Who knows? Veronica steps closer to Alan, her body trembling and her breasts heaving. Veronica, who cares? Let's go back to those heads. They'll tell the story. Veronica realizes she is close to Alan. 12-head exhibit area day. Alan is a definite horn dog. His interest in Veronica is strictly personal. He gets as close to her as she will allow. Alan, you wanna hear something even creepier? He rubs his hand up and down her back. Veronica, hands at home. Or I call the cops. Alan places both hands at his side. Alan, the clock? The green one? Veronica, yes. Alan, one day about 3 months ago, before we got this current piece of whatever this is delivered, I was trying to spruce up the Hardy exhibit a little, and I moved the clock over a little. Veronica, and Alan, I plugged it in, set it to the correct time, and went home. Next morning, I came in, checked the exhibits like I always do. Veronica, I never understood why you do that. You're an OCD guy. Alan, no, I'm an CFS guy. Veronica, CFS. Alan, check for stragglers. Last year, we had 3 young kids stay overnight in the Manson exhibit. Alan's body mysteriously comes closer and closer to Veronica. Slowly, her hand comes up. Slap. Veronica. I told you, hands at home. Alan calms himself by dancing the twist. He hums the song. Made famous years ago by Chubby Checker. Alan, singing Let's Twist Again, like we did last summer. Veronica admires his dancing. Pretty soon, Veronica is twisting. Veronica, go, Daddy, go. Alan, how did you come about working here? I forgot the story, Morning Glory. Veronica, I was toiling away at the phone company. Then I met this cop. He told me you were looking for someone. She does an impression of Lily Tomlin's telephone character from Laugh-In. Alan, hiring you sure was an improvement over old Lady Tingler, that's for sure. The dancing stops and Veronica stops doing Lily Tomlin. Veronica, go on with your story. Alan, it cost me over $200 to replace Sharon Tate's breasts. Those geeks slept in the Manson bed and ruined her breasts. Can you believe it? So, I come in and check every exhibit every day. I've caught a few people sleeping on the various beds from time to time. Veronica, well, did you find any kids humping old man Hardy? She pretends she is one of the kids and starts twerking. Alan, no, but guess what? Even though I knew full well that it was 9 in the morning, and my phone time was correct, the clock said. Veronica, in a game show voice. Answer is? Alan, be real. Veronica, 3:47? Go write a novel. Really? Alan, yep. After that, I left it alone. I haven't touched the clock or anything else on that stage since. Veronica sits on what she assumes is a chair, but really is a throne made from human bones. She screams. Veronica, no offense, but this place is really starting to give me the willies. Alan settles her down by whistling the theme from Halloween. Alan, hey, I was going to have some friends over tonight, just a little bash at the house. Would you like to come? One of the 12 heads slips off its stake, rolls over to her feet and stares at her. Veronica, if that eye blinks at me, I'll. The eye blinks. She kicks the head back to Alan. Alan, then you'll come? The eye is still blinking at her. Veronica, how did that happen? Alan disconnects the small battery from the eye. Alan, showbiz, dearie. Veronica. I'll be there, if only to see how strange and weird your home has to be. Alan, it's Vincent Price night. Everyone has to dress as Vincent Price. But for you, I'll give a pass. Vincent never had your figure. Alan's house night, the party is in full swing. There's a good deal of single men, not enough single gals. Alan is a gracious host. Veronica has arrived and makes her way to the bar. Alan approaches. Alan, Veronica, how nice it is to see you. Have you recovered from today? Sorry about the whole rolling head thing. Alan is dressed like Vincent Price. His cigarette is in a gold holder, he's wearing an ascot, and his hair has been fashioned to resemble Price. And he's got that voice down pat. Veronica, why don't you show me around this little abode of yours? Alan hands her a drink. He blows smoke in Veronica's direction. The monocle, though, is a bit much. Alan, my home is your home. She stops at a photograph of Thomas Hardy on the fireplace mantel. Veronica, you like to bring your work home, don't you? Alan picks up the photograph. Alan, I think of them often. Veronica, macabre. Alan, no, Republican. Veronica, like this picture. What is it? She examines it closely. It resembles the Hardy family, decapitated, all of them lined up in a row, impeccably dressed. Alan, this was mailed to my house last week, same mysterious FedEx delivery code. Plenty of strange handwriting on the note. I gave the note to the cops, but they looked at it and went back to shooting rubber bands at each other. Two adult black men, Oakland's finest, who were doing nothing in the middle of the afternoon except snapping rubber bands at each other. Veronica stares at it. Veronica, his mouth seems to be trying to say something. Alan downs his drink. Alan, yeah, like get me another drink. Let's see the house, okay. She places it back on the mantel. As they walk away, the photograph rises an inch, then falls to the floor. They continue the tour. The party drags on. The music is loud. The guests are obnoxious. Alan's master suite very late. Alan is showing his extra large bed to Veronica. Veronica. You really have hope, don't you, Alan? My, that's a big bed. He throws his arms around her. Both have had too much to drink. Alan, big enough for two. Any ideas? She pushes him backward and he falls. His drink spills on the ascot. Veronica, I'm sorry Alan, really I am. Alan gets up. He tries blotting his ascot. Alan, Jesus, I'm just trying my best here, Ronnie. Veronica, nothing is short for Veronica. Veronica gives him a little kiss on the cheek. Alan, you do realize I am your boss and I could in no way make improper advances toward you. I'm just not built that way. Veronica, laughing, yeah, sure. She sees yet another photograph of Hardy on the bedroom nightstand. Veronica picks it up. Another one? Jesus, this is on your nightstand, Alan. For Christ's sakes. Alan sits on the bed. His mood has changed. Alan, tearfully, Hardy's my brother. That was my brother's family that was butchered in that parish. Thomas was 6 years older. I changed my name long ago. I wanted nothing to do with him or the murders. He was weird. but he didn't deserve to be hacked to death. Veronica cannot believe her ears. Veronica, share this with anyone else, Alan. Alan. No. Why? Veronica, because I don't want to end up dead. I'm getting a clearer picture of my role here. Usually, in an inexpensive, creepoid movie, the beautiful woman with a great rack gets hers early on. I don't want to die tonight. Alan approaches Veronica and tries to console her. Alan, sorry, I don't want you to die tonight either. But you're right about the rack. He kisses her, passionately. She kisses back, and then the next party favors unleash. Fondling, petting, and necking. Veronica, Alan, I'm not the one. I don't think. Alan kisses her again. Alan, don't think at all. Just kiss me, hold me, and pretend you love me. If only for tonight. Veronica, please, Alan. Veronica removes her blouse. Alan's hands run through her hair, and stop at her bra. He unhooks it with little trouble. Alan, oh, Veronica. I want you so. Alan takes her upon the bed and begins making love to her. She responds to his wants and her needs. Veronica, take me, oh, Alan. Alan strips off their clothes. They are naked. Alan, hold me, Veronica. Alan uses his monocle to inspect Veronica's breasts up close. Veronica, yes, yes, Alan. Run the glass across my nipples. I love how that feels. Alan rubs the monocle up and down her breasts, then down past her tummy. She's in sheer ecstasy. She straddles Alan and the game is afoot. Bedroom, early morning, Veronica has awakened. 3:43 a.m. She has awakened Alan with her tirade. Veronica, and another thing, you can kiss off my coming back to your freaking museum tomorrow or any other day.